Well, good evening, fellows. I am starting this early because I see there are a bunch of you here already. Shane, how's it doing? Jerry, Ron Fisco, Sparky, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Bruce Giroux, let's see who else do I have in here. Southern 207, James, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. I'm going to wait for a few more people to get in here. Roberts O'Scale, how's it going, buddy? Trainiac, Ben, nice to see you in here, little guy. Got a lot of stuff we want to do tonight, and so I hope you guys are willing to stick around for a little bit longer than an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and elaborate a little more on what Sparky talked about on his live stream. Let's see, how you doing, Jesse? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Martin Searsma, how's it going, buddy? You're going to give away an HO scale set this weekend? All right, well, hold it for later until I ask you to put up any details you have for it. Remco, how's it going, my friend? Very good, Sparky. I'm glad to hear it. Kevin Brown, nice to see you in here, buddy. And I did watch, what's his name? Michael's videos today. I am totally impressed, really. Anyhow, EJ&E, Jeff, how's it going, buddy? Randy, nice to see you in here. Jeff Allen, nice to see you in here. We got 18 watching. We'll wait a couple more minutes. I'm actually just about to start the show right now. How's it going, Ralph? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Doing good on those how-to videos. I like them. Yeah, I was like, okay. Well, I'm gonna give him a shout out tonight because I believe the man needs to have a lot more subscribers than he actually does have. So I will give him a shout out just in a little bit. I want to wait for more people to get in here because that's the way I start my shows, with the shout outs. Creative Rails, Ben, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. I'll tell you, I had OBS working pretty good yesterday morning. And when I woke up this morning, I said to myself, I want to add one more feature to the OBS. And so I added that feature and everything went boost. Nothing works. I keep trying to upload it to YouTube, and YouTube keeps saying video output too low, video output too low. And I'm saying, okay, how do you fix that? So I go on YouTube and I type in that question, I get a gazillion people, how to set up your OBS for live streaming, blah, blah, blah. So I followed every one of them. Every one of them was different. One had one extra little tweak here, and another one had 2 tweaks there, and another one had no tweaks at all. So I followed as many as I could and tried it, and nothing. So that's why we're here on the YouTube live chat. John Tanzillo, how's it going, buddy? Let's see, did I miss anyone? Hot Rod Rodney, how's it going, my friend? Hot Rod Rodney, I will allow you to have your daughter post her YouTube once. So if you want to wait for more people to get in here and check it out, then you can do it. But yes, I will allow you to do it one time. Chasco Chuck, how's it going, my friend? Sparky, I just think my computer needs to get replaced, and that's the end of the story. I mean, I did everything according to what they were saying. How's it doing, Captain Baldo, Mike? According to what I was saying, every one of them said you have to measure your upload speed, and they were using a 10 megabytes per second upload, and that's exactly what I have. I have almost 11. Okay. And so at that, I'm allowed to use what's the byte rate? I'm allowed to use up to 5,000 byte rate, whatever byte rate per second or whatever. And even at that, YouTube is saying that it's not enough data coming in. So I don't know how to fix that. I just don't know how to fix it. I got you on that one, Sparky. Shame on you, brother. Oh, by the way, I'll tell you in a few minutes. Yeah, you know what, Chuck? I do it just out of respect of everybody being here, and I appreciate everybody showing up and giving me a Friday night, an hour and a half of that time on Friday night, and I appreciate that. How you doing, David News? Nice to see you in here. Oh, Kevin, how you doing? Are you able? So you fixed it. All right. Well, I'm happy for you because I looked on my end. I thought maybe you accidentally got blocked or something, and you're good. You were good to go as far as I was concerned. So I'm glad you got in, buddy. Z Scale Ray, how's it going? DYI and Digital, Ginny, nice to see you here, buddy. Cheryl Crow, how you doing? Okay, Ron Pisco video looks great tonight. Yeah, that's because I'm using the YouTube, and I appreciate the comment, Ron. All right, so got 38 people in here. I might as well go ahead and start. I'm going to do 2 shout outs as I always do, and these are ones that I just checked out recently, and I'll tell you, both of them are pretty cool. So you guys need to check them out. And supposedly they were supposed to be here, and I really would like to do it. Oh, how you doing, Gary? And by the way, I got the mail today, so thank you. I'd really like these guys to be here so they can hear the shout outs I'm going to give them. Okay, anyhow, Gary Weiss, I'm here. You didn't get an early notification? Well, no, I posted it pretty late. I posted it probably about 5 o'clock. So yeah, that was my fault. I was running around today, going to the bank, going to the post office and stuff like that. All right, well, I'm not going to wait for these guys to show up. So we'll go ahead and do this. The first one I want to talk about is Tinkering Geek. Tinkering Greek. Again, Geek. 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 All right. Anyhow, this guy, he does all kinds of stuff. He gets into electronics. He gets into computers. He's into trains. He does. I watched a video today where he did a cyclone deal with water and fans and LED. It looked like a tornado. So you guys really got to check that out, man. He is unbelievable. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you for posting that for me. Yeah, and and I agree with that, Sparky. I mean, basically, when I know somebody who's got a persistent live stream every week, when I know it's time or getting close to that time, I go to that person's channel, as I do to your channel, Sparky. A lot of times I don't get notifications in time, so I just go straight to your channel and go to whatever, and it tells me you're there, and boom, I get your live streams. Well, Kevin, Santa Fe Raton, are you gonna enlighten me on how you got into do texting? Because you said you weren't able to do that. Okay, no problem, Eric. I understand. I understand. But I am going to mention you later on in my stream here. It's not going to be till about the middle of the stream, so I'm just going to say that I met you through YouTube. So basically, that's about it. So nothing to worry about. You could always watch the replay on that. All right. So with that being said, the second person I want to do tonight is Michael Goshiers. Now, this man lives in Illinois, and he has got 800 square feet of floor space to do an N-scale layout. And when I watched his intro and his first video, oh my God, he does one specific town in Illinois, which is Peoria. And he does all the structures on the north end and all the structures on the south end. This guy's got, I think I counted 3 main yards and enough rolling stock to fill them up. So yeah, you guys, you definitely need to go check out both of those channels. Eric, it's not going to be not too much longer. How you doing, Ron, New Haven Rails? And by the way, I found out that another one of my subscribers is a Ron. So I think that's going to make 7 Rons, and I hope you guys all don't show up on the same live stream. So, all right, Ralph, thank you for posting that. And so we'll go ahead and continue on here. I had a request for someone for me to strip them of their duties as a moderator. And as his per request, I did strip him from a moderator, and that was Gaffa. And I hope it's nothing that I did, Gaffa. If you're watching, I hope I didn't say or do anything that offended you or anything like that. Okay, Kevin. Okay. All right. Oh, Michael's here. How you doing, Michael? All right. Well, Michael Brochere is here. You guys know what to do with 3 dots next to his name right there. So, don't leave the live stream, but check him out. Go look at what he's got and subscribe to him, man, because I'll tell you what, he definitely needs more subscribers than what he actually has for the model layout that he's got. So with all of that being said, we'll move on. I want to just announce a couple of the, well, first of all, this past Sunday, I'm sitting in my living room watching TV, and the doorbell rings. So I go to the door and I look through the little peephole and I see a man walking away from my door. And then I look down right behind the pillar on my front porch. There's a pillar there, and I look down and there's a package. And I said, okay. And it had the Amazon logo on it. So I said, okay, nobody's supposed to be sending me anything. So anyhow, I get the package, I open it up, and these were in there. Okay, and I guess sometimes you guys actually listen to what I say. Last week, if you guys remember, I said I couldn't do a certain part of the build that I wanted to do because I needed to go out and get some X-Acto blades. Well, Ron Pisco took that as getting me some blades. And so, Ron, thank you so much. I appreciate that really, really much. In fact, I already got a new one in there. And by the way, there's 40 blades in here. There's the back one right here, and I don't want it because it's already open. But there's 40 blades in there. So Ron Pisco, thank you very, very much, man. I appreciate that. How you doing, Mark? Oh wow, it's a brain fart right now. Stu Structures, how you doing, buddy? All right. So you got a little me time, huh? Let the kids watch TV and stop playing at your trains. All right. So now that one's out of the way, we can move on. A couple of live streams I want you guys to know about. On Track Tuesdays. And that's with Wilmer, Tony, Tom, and Ben. You guys got to watch them. They're on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Wow, I'm having a hard time thinking tonight. Another one is go via CN space on ONT, or Ontario, I guess that means. They're on 7 p.m. Eastern, but I don't know what day. I forgot which day. I think it might be on Tuesday. I'm not sure. So if one of you guys are here, please announce what day you're going to be here. Let's see. No problem, Ben. How's it going, JT1, John? All right, so moving on. Then, of course, we all know about our little brother, Sparky 107. He does his live streams on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. So if you guys join him on 7 p.m., he's always got something good going on. Either showing stuff, stuff that's available and stuff like that. or doing a diorama or whatever. So go ahead and check out Sparky. Speaking of Sparky, I'm going to go over something that he mentioned in his last stream about meeting people on a one-to-one basis. Well, I started thinking about that, and I started thinking about how many people, since I've been in this house, which is almost 6 years, how many people have I met through YouTube? And the number is 15, okay? And I'm going to read them off to you. Greg Fishplate Films, he's from Australia. He came up here, I think it was in 2015, and we hung out for 3 days, I think it was. And he brought his buddy, Board Stan. And Peter LL. I met Peter 1 week. He called me up and says, I have a 13-hour layover in Phoenix. Can you come pick me up? We can hang out for the night. And I did that. I went to the airport, picked him up, came back to my house. We had dinner. We, played the trains a little bit. Next morning, I took him back to the airport. So that was cool. I met my little brother, Sparky, twice. Both times him here in Arizona. And I don't know. He says he's going to show up again next October. We'll see about that, little brother. Joe G. Now, Joe G's been to my house, and I've been to his house, as well as Sparky and John Dilly. Speaking of John Dilly, I met him when he was here. Roy, Container Man 68. He's here. Anytime he drives through Phoenix, he stops by. In fact, he was here just a couple of days ago. Ryan Adams, he is my my chief working officer for track maintenance. I met him also through here. George Blair and Joe Kaufman, those are the two guys that helped me do either construction, layout construction, or even stuff on my house. They helped me do that. Chuck Baker, he's been at my house. I've been at his house, and I met him through YouTube. Steve Roberts, I met through YouTube. Eric Hall, I met through YouTube. He came to my house several times, and I've been to his house several times. So we live about, I think, about 35 miles from each other, something like that. And Eric, if I'm wrong, you go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong. That's cool, JT. Very cool. Did I say hello to Ron Toyman? I don't think I did. Well, how you doing, Ron? Thank you for coming in, buddy. Fulton Rail Productions. How's it going, buddy? Say my name from your old place. Did you come? I don't think you came to my old place, Eric. If you did, I don't remember. Okay, so and the last three is Tom Pilling. I met him here at my house. He's been here, I think, twice. Marcel Vabor, he's been here twice, and Anthony Beata. He was just here a couple of weeks ago. He is Hastings BNSF N-scale modeler. So anyhow, I had a great time, and all these people came to my house. And to tell you the truth, guys, I wish I could come out. I wish I knew I was able to come out to Steamtown. But as I told Sparky, it's just a bad month because my daughter's getting married in that month, and we got to take care of the wedding first. Anyhow, Ron and I. Oh, that's right. I forgot about you, Gary and Ron. Ron, I forgot his last name. It's right here on the tip of my tongue too. But anyhow, I met Gary and his buddy at a train show, Gary Weiss, and that's how we got to meet, and that's how he started security as his model builder for his layout. So anyhow, Carlson, thank you, Gary. Thank you very much. Anyhow, getting back to Sparky, I forgot to mention this. So what he says about meeting people face to face is totally different than just meeting them here. I mean, here is good because you get to collaborate with people and this and that and the other thing, but meeting somebody and shaking their hand and going having a beer or going to watch trains or playing with trains, it's totally different, guys. Totally different. And I'll tell you, I wish My invite is open all the time. If you're in the area of Phoenix and you're one of my subscribers, you're more than welcome to come and visit me in my railroad. Oh, that's right, Cheryl. Thank you very much. I did meet Cheryl Crow also. Yes, I did. On the way down to Chuck Baker's a couple of months ago. I don't remember exactly when. But yeah, Roy and I met Cheryl Crow. So that was cool. I'm sorry, Cheryl. I'm so sorry. I just forgot. What else you got there? All right. So now earlier, I have showed you this and this. Okay. What I didn't show you yet was. Thank you, Chasco. Thank you very much. What I didn't show you was this and this. Now, these two tools actually hurt pretty much. This guy here grabs the stitch, and if you can see the way the bottom of that scissors got that curve right there, well, when they grab stitch with this, they stick that hook under there, and they snip, and then they pull. And I'll tell you what, it was pretty painful. All right, so we get past that, and these here I just asked the doctor for because I figure a pair of tweezers is a pair of tweezers, right? So I got those for free, and I got the scissors for free. So the next thing is, once the healing started, they started giving me exercises. And they gave me this puppy to take home, and it's got a 15-pound press on it. So I'm supposed to do these like this, 30 times, break, 30 times, break, 30 times, break. And I'm supposed to do that 3 times a day. Okay? So now this this past week, I go there, and now they want to build up my hand even further because they did a squeeze-o-meter. And you squeeze on this thing, it doesn't move, it just measures how much pressure you're putting on there. So my left hand was actually stronger than my right hand. So they want to build it, they want to get at least my dominant hand bigger than my non-dominant hand. So they gave me this here. If I can get it out of here. Okay. This, guys, is one solid piece of clay. Okay. And if you think this is easy to squeeze, Roy Hardwick had the chance to do it. He was here a few days, and I have to do this and squeeze this thing and just keep moving it around in my hand, just keep squeezing it, keep squeezing. I'm supposed to do 30 of those 3 times, so 90 of them 3 times a day. So yeah, so they are anxious. I thought this past Thursday was going to be my last visit there. But because of the strength issue, they want me to build this hand up a little more before they give me a release. This is cool. So anyhow, so I show you what that's all about. How you doing, Wilmer? I didn't see you in here. Container Man, Roy, how's it going, buddy? That wasn't nice, Roy. How you doing, Stu Teddy Bear 11? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Oops. Oh, at least it's not liquid. It didn't spill. So yeah. So I don't know what else they had in store for me, but we'll see how it goes. Now, Sparky, you and John Tanzillo, you both have packages on the way. I mailed them out today from the post office late in the afternoon. Sparky, they told me about 10 days for you. And John Tanzillo, you're going to be getting what we talked about on the phone the other day. And there's only one measurement I want you to change, and you'll see that when you open the package. Anyhow, that's that. Now, wow, we're almost a half hour into it. Haven't even gotten to what I wanted to do. Super chats for last week. Container Man 68, 2 times, and you were right, Roy. I missed the first one that you did, the $2 one. I missed that one at the very beginning. So yeah, so he did 2 times. Chasco, Ron Pisco, Hot Rod Rodney, and John Dilly. Those are all my super chats from last week. Thank you guys. I really much appreciate it. Anyhow, I was going to do a little bit more on this build tonight, and I think I still will, just to show you some detail that I'm going to be putting in here. But like I told you guys, there's going to be an overhead crane in this building. And I was showing you last week that I tried to build this little guy as the business part of the crane, which rolls along top of the structure with the hook and everything coming down here. It looked like it looked like a hand cart that you would put on the rails, you know. So I decided that I would have this 3D printed for me. And so I had called John Tanzillo up and asked him if he'd be interested in doing this project for me. And I told him what it was, and I told him that I would send him the original one from the kit. Thank you, Hot Rod Rodney. Appreciate that, buddy. Ron Fiscal, thank you very much, buddy. So I wanted the business part of this crane to look as prototypical as I can. So I had the kit for my Smith pipe and steel. I bought the kit and I had to modify it because it was too long. So I had to modify it down. So I took the business end where the trucks are and the barrels and all that, and I sent it off to John Tanzillo. So that's what I was just talking about, the package that he's going to be getting. 2013 at my old place. This is the video. Chase the local thing. All right. All right. I don't remember, actually. I really don't. But I'm sure you were. I mean, I don't think you were lying about it. You even tell me the name of the video. So I'm sorry, Eric. I don't remember, but thank you. Thank you. All right. So getting back to this guy. So what I'm going to do tonight basically is just put some of the detail on here, and which I mean is like the ribbing that I'm going to put on here. And what I'm going to use for that, and I hope I have enough, I don't want to go out to the store if I don't need to, is this number 110. It's 15 thousandths by 20 thousandths. It's pretty tiny. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue them in the grooves that I made. And I told you guys about the grooves, why I do that. It gives you a channel for your glue to run in. I guess I should be holding up this so you can see this. So I did that during the week. I went ahead and put the grooves in here. So now when I'm ready to glue this, the glue will most likely stay in the groove. And then I can lay my part in there. And I make my parts longer, and then I'll trim it down. And then we'll put a railing up on the top here. And because I did those grooves, you can see that it's got a little bit of a warpage to it. So I'll take care of that with putting a piece of 175 styrene across here to stiffen it up. So with all that being said, I guess I got the camera facing down here where you guys can see what's going on. I think I said hello to Wilmer. How you doing, Al? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Look at the chat, make sure. Guys, I am so pissed off that I had this OBS thing working yesterday. I was able to change the scenes and all that. And I tried to be a Weisenheimer and put in one more scene. I could use one more scene, guys. And that's it. It said, And then I tried to upload. I tried to do a test video, test stream. And I'll tell you what, it was like one move, one frame move, and then a freeze for like 10 frames. Then another move. It was like terrible. And the same thing we're saying all the time. Video output is not enough. And I don't know how to fix this. So any of you guys that are in here, if you know what that means and how to fix it, please let me know. Because I'm going nuts now. It's like, it was so cool, you know, because you can get all these different options going on. And I know Sparky says use XSplit, but XSplit don't like me. But I think a lot of it, well, here's another situation. That's why I think YouTube is messing this up. The last 3 videos that I upload, I'm talking videos, not the live stream videos. I'm talking about my regular videos. I do not see them anywhere other than if I go to my videos. Usually I'll get it up on my front page each video, every time a new video goes, it goes to the top of the line, uploads. 3 videos, not one thing. So I don't know if you guys have seen them or not. So basically, I know I'm getting a few views on them, but not what I'd like to see. So if you guys haven't or don't know about it, go to my channel. I have 3 videos that have been posted on the last few days. Usually on Fridays there'll be videos. There's two more coming up before one before Christmas and one after Christmas. All right, so let me get the camera down here. All right, that's good. Actually, you can even see the lines. That's pretty cool. All right, so like I said, I only have 2 small pieces in here, but I think they're going to be enough. I'm just going to go ahead and take them out now. Gary, this is for your bill if you're still here. So, all right. I think I need to get more light down here. So let me get some more light down here. Now I just got these taped off in the back. So when I was putting the lines on, they would come out even. So I'm going to go ahead and take that apart right now. Now what I'm going to do is do this. I know you guys are saying, why is he messing around with that? I want to get in the right position because I want to kind of keep it steady. All right. Now, let's do this first. Ben Creative Rails, I know you use OBS also. So if you have any idea of how I can fix what it's telling me, according to the videos that I watched in the past couple of days, or actually yesterday, early this morning, and pretty much all day today, all of them said that I have to check my upload speed, and I did. And my upload speed is actually pretty good, better than I thought it was. I mean, it's not super fast like most guys would think about super fast, but it's going about 10.9 megabits per second, and I thought that was pretty good. And most of the people that I watched said that if you had that speed, you can actually use 5,000 bits per second upload for video quality. So I said, okay, well, that's pretty good because I started out using 2,500. So I said, oh, that's pretty good. So I'll check it out. And so I boosted it up to the 5,000 and didn't work. And I brought it back down, changed the frames per second and all that stuff. And man, I tell you what, I got so frustrated. I worked on it for a couple of hours today. And it was just so frustrating that I couldn't get it to work again. I tried to put everything back to where it was before I added this extra feature, and It just messed me up. Just totally messed me up. Anyhow, I like to use it because, you know, if I do something spur of the moment, like go out rail fanning or something like that on a Friday, and I got a video of it, it'd be nice to show you guys that video fresh, you know, fresh after it happens. Anyhow, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Eventually, I'll get a new computer because I think a lot of it has to do with my computer. I think my computer is just too old. I mean, it's got a Pentium processor in it, but it's old school. You know, it's like second generation, and now they're up to 7th generation. So yeah. I know this must be boring, like watching paint dry, right? But I told you guys I was going to do this one on live stream, and then I'm going to do the next build. Is going to be strictly a video. Then I get a notice. This is how screwed up YouTube is. I get a notice. I have a copyright pending. I said, okay. And they told me the name of the video. And the video was from probably when Eric was at my house that he said he was. And so I said, well, wait a minute. At that time, I wasn't even adding any music or anything like that. So I went and watched the video that they said, and I watched it from front to end, the 14 minutes worth of video. No music. So I disputed it. And I'll tell you what, this is the fastest they've ever gotten back to me. They told me that I was released from the copyright. Well, yeah, you knuckleheads. I mean, there was no music in the video, and there's about 10 more just like that. So I gotta see if I can do a multi-dispute. How stupid of them, man, I tell you. Anyhow. And then, like I said, my last couple of videos, they haven't been posting, so I don't know what's up with that. I know I'm talking to myself here, right, guys? Take a break and look up here. Must be somebody I don't know that just texted me, because everybody that I know knows that I do this live stream and they're not supposed to text me. But we'll see. All right, there's that one. Let's see. All right, Bruce, I'll talk to you later. I'm trying to catch this. Is Tommy texting? I don't know who's texting. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that, sir. And I don't know if you want me to mention your name or anything, so I won't. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that because when I was told that, I said, "Wow, okay. Are you watching tonight? Are you just being incognito tonight?" This stuff is so thin, guys. I could hardly pick it up. We're almost done with this part. Is Gary Weiss still in here? You guys have seen Gary Weiss? Anybody see my buddy Rich, BN Rail Fanner? I mean, he shows up every once in a while and he stays quiet. I'm looking at some of the chat here, guys. All right, come on, stay there. Don't want to stay. All right, be like that. See if I care. Now you guys think I'm cracking up talking to myself. Well, I am. All right. So, James Young, nice to see you in here, buddy. I probably missed you earlier. I'm kind of catching up on some of this chat that's going on here. I'll have to check it out tomorrow or later on tonight. I think Genie DIY, do you use, are you here? Are you still here? How's it going, Matt? Nice to see you in here. Did Jimmy DIY go home already? I mean, leave? Oh, wow. That's right. I forgot you're in the process of moving. Wow, that sucks. Take down everything that you did. But I understand you're going to a bigger home, going to have a bigger layout. Is that true? Now, guys, there's a skinny side and a flat side. Make sure you put the flat side down. You can feel it with your fingers. All right. Now I'm gonna let those set up, and then I'll just put the knife right up alongside the edge here and just chop them all down to make them fit, and then we'll go ahead and put a top piece on here, and then I'll probably gonna do the same on the bottom, but I'll do that off camera and stuff. And my voice is starting to get hoarse. I didn't know you were gone, Sparky. Let's see. What? Give me a break there, Mr. Sparky. I am building a pipe and steel warehouse. So there. James, I am doing a pipe and steel warehouse for one of my customers. His name is Gary Weiss. If you want to go check out his channel, that'd be great. Ralph, if you're here, you can post Gary Weiss's channel. He showed his last video. He goes around his layout and shows all the kits, all the buildings that I have done for him up to this point. Anyhow, I am doing right now a place that he calls Hayes Pipe and Steel, and so this is going to be the main structure. I know I'm not exactly sure about the height yet. I'm probably going to cut this down by maybe 10 scale feet, but then this crane that I'm building is going to be sitting in here also. So I have to see when I get that all together what it's going to be. And there'll be 3 walls that will have partial walls. 3 of them, the front, the back, and the side that's going to be facing the aisle of his layout. And on the back side, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to have a full wall down the middle, and then the same sizes at the ends. I'm going to see how that's going to work out. So I'll see. I thought I was going to get the material for that today. I ordered it. I ordered it about a week ago, and so it could be because of the Christmas rush and everything like that. Okay. That's cool, man. You should, JT, you should do a video of that, man. That'd be cool to see, you know. I mean, I did a video of a car bridge that I built, and I did a video of the towers of a high viaduct bridge. I did the towers. I copied the micro engineering ones, and I made it look more to scale. So yeah. But anyhow, so yeah, the material I ordered is called novelty siding, and it is a 12 by 24-inch sheet of plastic. I don't like having seams on any of my walls, so that's why I get such a large piece. This building will be ultimately, I think 9.5 inches long. I think that's what I'm going to build it at. So it's going to have 5 of these, 1 at each end, and then 3 in the middle. And then, so like I said, the back wall will be a half a wall up to the middle. Then there'll be a full wall, and then a half a wall to the end, and then a half wall, and a half wall, and a half wall. Only because I'm gonna be doing a lot of detail on inside of this build. You know, like pipe loads and steel loads and stuff like that. And I'm probably gonna do sprinkler system and probably electrical conduit and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see. MacGyver. Are you talking to me, James? That's good though. Closet Branch. How's it going, Dad? Nice to see you in here, buddy. What number of sheets what number of my sheets am I using? Oh, I don't have the bill of sale with me right now, and I don't remember. I think it was 80. Don't quote me on this. You can go to Evergreen's site, Ron Fiscal. But I think it was 8243. It was 14 14382. I'll get the number for you and just text it to you, Ron. So I can, but you can go into Evergreen's website, and then you can choose what kind of material you want, and it's in the sheet section. And I think just go to novelty siding, and then it'll pop them all the sizes they have. I got the smallest one, the smallest spacing for for N scale. Sorry, I couldn't give you a number right offhand. Oh, that's cool, JC. Thank you, James. I appreciate that comment. I really do. I decided do a brewery. I'll tell you, man. Hey, John, nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. So I think these are dry enough where I can go ahead and trim them down. So I'm just going to take them off the tape right now. Hold on. Oops. All right. So basically, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go right up the edge and just trim it down. Now, you guys remember last week I told you never to throw all these little pieces away? This is why right here. All I need to do, well, I know you guys probably can't see it because of the lighting, but it's just all those little pieces I was cutting off last week, and I just put them on this little pile here. And eventually I just put a whole bunch of white glue all over it, 50-50 white glue. and then paint it up with some black and brown and burnt umber and rust and all that stuff, and I got myself a junk pile that I could put anywhere on my layout. And some of it's I-beam, so it would look good around a construction site or whatever. Anyhow, I think this would be better this way. Okay, that's one. All right. Now, like I said, I got this little bit of warping that's going on here, so we got to see if we can fix that. Actually, you know what I should have done? Let me just continue like this. If it don't work, I'll just redo it. That's all. This is number 175. The 100. Oh wait, this is 177. This is not the one I want. Oops, almost made a mistake. Although I could use this if I wanted to, but I'd rather save that for something else. Use that for the footings of the stanchions. And I got the 175 here someplace. Yeah, there we go. Put this out of the way. You guys probably saying, "Why don't you use your chopper?" Well, I'm too lazy to get it. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way. I may have to build a frame on the entire inside. All right. Time for some glue. And since I'm working on glass, I can turn this around, put it on the glass, and push this straight down so I can make the top totally level. And you can see that it already straightened that out. So, and then I'm going to put another piece of trim on top of that, so it'll be double reinforced. And I hope the one I'm going to use is going to fit. But, yeah. All right, and we'll do the same on this guy. Now, I can't actually make this do it into its full form yet because I have to wait until John Tanzillo gets done with the piece that I sent him, because that'll be what determines the width of this. But I can get it ready. And that's what I'll do. I'll get it ready and I'll put I'll put the, all right, down on the glass, push it down, push it in. Yeah, there you go. So, you see how it's looking so far? You can see the ribs. I know I can see them here, so I know you guys can see it. But now, let me see where this guy is dead. Throw him on the floor. We just finished with him. We finished with him. Sure. Where are you? I knew I got it in here. I thought I did. All right. Who's the culprit? Oh, there it is. If it had teeth, it would have bitten me. So now I need to see, because I added this piece up here, if this is going to be wide enough. If not, I'm going to have to go get a different other material to put along the top. So let's see what we got. It's just barely, just a bit too small. So I am going to have to wait. Have you guys wait. Actually, we're at 56 minutes. 47 people watching, only 37 likes, guys. Come on. Don't forget, I'll let you guys go ahead and promote your channels right now. I didn't realize that we're already into an hour, and I'll probably continue on this. I'm going to take a short break and go see if I have in my stockpile, see if I have something a little bit wider than this 134. So you guys go ahead and chat, and I'll be right back. Oh, John, thank you, John. I just barely caught that. I'm back, and thanks to my Vice President of Parts Logistics, Mr. Ralph Greenwood, I just happen to have this number 116 that is exactly wide enough for the top of this. So, thank you, Mr. Ralph. Appreciate that. And so it won't be overwhelming. And this guy got crooked. Why did he get crooked? Thank you. Oh, Jimmy, DIY. Do you use OBS for your live streams? Really? Everyone in here is closing in on 2,000 subscribers. That's cool. I would appreciate it if you maybe give me some advice on a recurring thing that's happening to me. Yesterday, I had the OBS pretty much working. I did a practice live stream in the morning, and everything was working okay. It wasn't freezing up or any buffering or anything like that. So I said, okay, cool. That's what I'm going to use tomorrow night, which is tonight. But this morning I woke up and said, you know what? I want to add one more feature, and I want to add this feature, and then I'm really happy with the way everything turns out. Well, I go to add the feature, get it all set up in there, and I go to upload to YouTube, and YouTube is telling me that it don't have enough video output. And I'm saying to myself, well, okay, how do I fix that? So I did watch some videos today on it, and I was setting up the OBS the way these guys were saying to set it up, and it was both for Twitch and YouTube. It didn't matter what you were using. So I tried doing that. I watched probably about 10 of these videos, and every one was just a little bit different than the one before it. So I just did what these guys were saying, and according to what they were saying was, if my upload speed was 10 or above, I can divide that number by 2, and that would be my byte rate. So I tried that, which meant it was like 5,000. So I tried the 5,000, didn't work. I tried 2,500, didn't work. When I did it yesterday, it was set at 2,500. And then all of a sudden now, it's not working. So I don't know. But yeah, it was freaking me out because I worked on it all day today. I'm just smoothing this down, guys. Get a nice finish on here. Use a bigger piece of yeah, who's this guy? Here you go. Now when I put this piece on, I'm going to lay it flat this way, face down, because I want this to be even with the front. And this is a good way to do it right here. Actually, what I should do before I do that, put these corner pieces on. Eventually, when I get the stuff back from John Tanzillo, I will know. I'm going to cut this one short. Exactly how wide to make this. I told him I need it to be 22 millimeters, so I don't know if his machine can go that small or whatever, but he'll see what I'm talking about when he gets the package. He should have it in a couple of days. Every one of these little 175 strips I put on here makes it that much stronger. And even with this guy, I put him down that way and put him down that way. Because this will be with the piece that joins the two together. We'll glue onto this piece right here. All right, and I want to this side. By the way, if you guys want any 3D printed stuff, get in touch with John Tanzillo, or you can get in touch with me and I can give you his information. His work is great. The station that's behind me, as you guys see behind me all the time, he did that station for me, and he did an excellent job on it. It would have taken me forever if I was going to do it myself. I think we're good there. So let's go ahead and do this one. Should be that one here, right? I'm sorry, guys, but if you want to watch how scratch build is done, this is what you got to do. I feel, Dogger, how you doing, buddy? I feel left out. Everybody takes bets on Sparky cutting himself, making himself bleed, and so on and so forth. Okay, that's a good response to whoever said something. All right. Hour and 5 already. All right, Lance. Thanks for being here. I see. Like I'm not watching the chat at all, fellas. So if somebody's leaving, I'm sorry. Good night. Then you use his model message. Yes. Thank you, Ralph. I like it. I've had no problems with it. It works. It doesn't. I've built models 5 years ago using the same glue, and none of them have fallen apart yet. So I'm really very happy with this glue. All right, and I'll probably do all the rest of these edges, but I won't do it now. I'm just going to try and get this base in basic configuration so you guys can see where I'm going with this. Okay. All right, now I can go ahead and put this trim piece along the top here. I just needed a place to glue it here on the end. So let me just keep going with this. Now, the reason why I'm putting this piece on top is because there will be some sort of a rail that will be sitting on top of this that the trolley will be able to go back and forth on, because like I said, I don't know if I'm going to make this a movable jack that will go back and forth in the entire building, or if I'm just going to make it stationary at the front of the building where the trains are going to pull in and just have them go under the crane. All right. That looks good right there. Actually, a little overhang would have been good, but I'll be happy with that. And we'll do the same with this guy. If I don't have to measure something, guys, I won't. I mean, it's just so much faster just to do it this way. Get a rough deal, glue it on, and after the glue dries, then trim it down. If it's possible to do it, in the area that you're working on. I do it. It just saves a whole bunch of time. All right, so there you go. This is the second piece. So you say just added this piece right here. So now it looks like a pretty hefty piece of steel, and I'll probably do the same down here and along here and up here. But I don't know if I'll do that now. I don't think I'll do it now because we're already an hour and 9 minutes, and I said I was going to go a little longer tonight. But I don't. You don't that one, Sparky? That didn't make no sense, Roy. Oh, I doubt that. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and plug up my glue. This is important, guys. When you have, if you're using this type of glue, this Model Masters model testers. I think it's testers. Liquid cement for plastics in the black jar. Always put your needle back in there so it keeps the tube clean. And if the tube does get clogged up, the way you unclog it, and I'll show you as soon as I get this in here. Huh, come on. How many times have I done you already? Ow, getting a cramp. Oh, drugs in the system? How you feeling, Roy? All right, there you go. Anyhow, if by chance your tube should get clogged up, you take a cigarette lighter and light it and just go up and down the tube and just see a little puff come out, then the tube is clear. Sometimes I lose this little piece of wire, like I did the last time I used this glue. I couldn't find it, but I finally found it. But I had a piece of piano wire that I just made one, put it in there so it wouldn't dry out. All right, so do this now. Just put him up along the side here and do the same thing. Trim him down, maybe. Yep, there you go. And do the same here with this guy. There you go. And of course, that'll have to be filed down a little bit, but I'll wait until we get the back piece on. See, this is so small, but the knife is not getting a good bite on it. Come on, there you go. All right, more stuff in my junk pile. All right, guys, let me get back up here. So, turn the channel. Oh, is Roy listening to music? Wait a minute, how could you hear him? I appreciate that, Jimmy. I really do appreciate that. And like I said, I actually think YouTube has something to do with this. And I'll give you a couple of reasons. Number one, they said I had copyright stuff against me in 2015, and it's just coming out now. So I put a dispute on it, and it came back, well, yeah, there is no music in here, so we release you from the copyright. So that's number one mistake. Number two mistake is the last 3 videos that I have posted are not going to my front page in my upload section. I don't know why. So that's number 2 I think YouTube is screwing up on. And number 3, the situation of me trying to open a live stream through OBS to YouTube, and YouTube is saying not enough output is not strong enough for a smooth stream. And I'm saying to myself, well, how come it worked yesterday and today it don't work? So after I made all these changes, that I was watching all these different videos, I pretty much put it back to where it was when I was yesterday. So is it possible? And I don't know nothing about computers. That's my disclaimer. Is it possible that OBS is confused and it doesn't know all the changes that I made because I was doing so many of them? I don't know. So if anybody can help on that, I really would appreciate it, because I really do want to use the OBS as my platform for live streaming. So, all right. Well, an hour and 13 minutes. I said I was going to go probably almost an hour and a half. So we're close. Both of these are pretty much done. So you get the idea now. As soon as I get the piece back from John Tanzillo, this should be probably about 22 millimeters, like about that wide, almost an inch wide. And then I'll build the sides here. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do a movable crane that's going to go down the entire building, or just have it stationary and have the train go under it. I'm thinking probably the latter of the two. So this will be basically sitting in here like this. Of course, it'll be centered in there. And if I just have it stationary there, he's got enough room here to put 2 gondolas or 2 flat cars. He'll have enough room for 2 track in here, and then a lot of floor space in here. Or he could put 1 track and then a lane for trucks to go in, whatever he wants to do. So, Gary, I don't know if you're still here. Like I said, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. But if you are, this is your building coming along here. All right, Jesse, thanks a lot for being in here. I appreciate it, buddy. Yes, I did that, Ron. The newest one is the first one up on the top on my video page. On the left side, very top, it's the first one. And the live, I think one live stream didn't show up, and then one video. No, I'm sorry. The latest one of my layout operations and the second to last one of my layout operations didn't post, but they're in my videos. So I don't know. David Muse going. Take care, David. Thank you for showing up, buddy. John Dilly. Wow, John Dilly, you're here, huh? Cool. I mean, I know you're here, but I mean, you're here pretty long for tonight. Richard Orig, very nice to see you. Yes, it has been, buddy. JT1, check my email for later. All right, JT, I'll do that. Who's leaving? Dave, who's leaving? Kevin, I left a comment as to you're using the OBS or something different. That you are, Kevin, I'm going to have to read that tomorrow. I left a comment as to you using OBS or something different. And that is how I am able to chat with you. Okay? Okay. Trying to figure that one out. Oh, David News is gone. Okay. Good night, David. Thank you for showing up, my friend. An hour and 17, guys. I'm going to be cutting this short here pretty soon. And since I gave you guys all permission to go ahead and promote your channels, don't forget to check my channel out. Hit that little subscribe button down there in the corner. Give me one of those things and share it. So anyhow, for now, guys, Coffee says, check my Facebook. He left a message. I will do that. In fact, he was the one who texted me earlier. So I will check that in a little while. All right, Kevin. Thank you for showing up. I'm glad you got it fixed, so I can see you in here a lot more often. I like to see my subscribers from abroad. All right, Mark. Take care, buddy. In fact, I think I have one more of your videos to watch. So I'll probably watch tomorrow morning with my coffee. I am always live right now. Okay, Roy. Thank you. Thank you, Ron Toyman. I appreciate that. Teddy Bear 11, thank you for showing up, my friend. I appreciate it. Train Guy 56. I'm using Sony Vegas Pro 11, but it's outdated already. I'm using number 11. I think they're up to number 14 or 15 now. It's good for me. I mean, I learned on it. It works pretty good. Thank you, Vinny, for help now. Yeah, no problem, Kevin. I hope he gets a lot more subscribers, and and I hope that encourages him to post more videos, because he can have quite the operations on that layout. I mean, there is so much industry and so many yards. It's like unbelievable. I wish we lived closer, man. I'd be over there every day playing chains with him. Plus, he's an ex-Navy guy like me. Any other mods see anything tonight? So are you saying that we had a clean stream there, Sparky? Nobody tried to jump anybody? Nobody put anybody in a timeout? You have been there for his operation tonight? I could imagine. I could really imagine. And the color of his locomotives there that he's using, I forgot the name of his line, but those are the colors that Genesee and Wyoming uses also. The orange, the black, and I think there's red in there or something like that. Well, I appreciate it, guys. And maybe that little talk that we had last week got a few people straightened out as to what the rules are. 66 industries. Holy crap! Oh, did you watch that one, Stu? Did you watch Michael tonight? He has got so many yards on there, and I'm saying to myself, I think that does he have enough rolling stock for all those yards? And he's got a staging yard underneath all of that stuff. It's like, whoa. I'm just wondering now if his 800 square feet would accommodate what I wanted to do without doing any compression on my layout. And I'm sure it could because he's got enough room to do peninsulas, which take up room and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure. 800 square feet, god dang, man. Holy crap. um, oh, man. Oh, just read the link. Okay, very good. Hey, Martin 1107, how's it going, my friend? Yeah, you're a little bit late. I'm about ready to shut down. We're an hour and 21 minutes already. All right, Gary, no problem. There's always the rerun you could watch, and you could always be here next week. I think we only got. I got to check the calendar and see when my next one is because it's getting pretty close to Christmas here. But anyhow, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one, and be safe out there on the roads. Take care, buddy. And Roy, I'm sorry. I missed it again. I saw it at the last minute when it just disappeared. Thank you very much, Roy. I appreciate that. And I hope you're feeling better, buddy. All right, guys. That's it for me. I'll talk to you guys next week. Ciao. Bye-bye.